In 2008, Elon Musk was nearly broke. 3 failed rocket launches. Tesla on the verge of collapse. One more failure, and it would all be over. Then came the 4th, desperate launch, and it changed everything. Fast forward, he's launched rockets, changed cars forever, and bought Twitter. But is Elon Musk saving the world or tearing it apart? People have strong opinions about him. Some see a brilliant inventor, like a modern-day Edison. Others think he's reckless, unpredictable, and dangerously powerful. Love him or hate him, Musk demands attention. He's behind companies like Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and more. He wants to colonize Mars, fix traffic with underground tunnels, and even connect our brains to computers. But along the way, he's made some shocking moves, said bizarre things, and stirred up endless controversy. So what's the real story? Let's explore the untold rise of Elon Musk, from bullied kid to tech king, and everything in between. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. As a kid, he was quiet and bookish. He loved science fiction, computers, and video games. By age 12, he had already built and sold a simple video game called Blaster. Growing up wasn't always easy. He was often bullied at school and didn't feel very close to his father, but he was always curious, always learning. He taught himself how to code and started dreaming about big things, even as a teenager. At 17, Musk left South Africa for Canada. He wanted to avoid military service during apartheid, and he also saw more opportunity in North America. He went to Queen's University in Ontario, then transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. There, he studied both physics and economics, 2 subjects that would shape his future. After getting his degrees, Elon started a PhD at Stanford University in California, but he only lasted 2 days. He felt the internet was booming, and he didn't want to miss out, so he dropped out and started chasing his first big idea. That choice, leaving school to start a company, was just the beginning of his wild journey. After leaving Stanford, Elon Musk jumped right into the world of tech startups. In 1995, he and his brother Kimball started a company called Zip2. It helped newspapers offer maps and business directories online, something new at the time. The company wasn't flashy, but it was useful and it grew fast. Just 4 years later, Compaq bought Zip2 for about $300 million. Elon made around $22 million from the deal. For most people, that would have been enough, but not for Musk. Next, he launched an online bank called X.com in 1999. The idea was to change how people handled money on the internet. X.com later merged with another startup called Confinity, which had a product called PayPal. PayPal took off, becoming one of the first major ways to send money online. In 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion. Elon walked away with over $100 million. Now, a multi-millionaire, Musk could have retired early, but he had bigger plans. He didn't just want to make money, he wanted to change the world. And with his new fortune, he was ready to take on his most ambitious ideas yet. In 2002, Elon Musk started SpaceX with a wild goal: to make space travel cheaper and eventually get humans to Mars. People thought he was crazy. He wasn't a rocket scientist, and building spacecraft is expensive and risky. But Musk believes space should be more like air travel, affordable and reusable. At first, things didn't go well. The first 3 SpaceX rockets all failed. The company was burning money, and some thought it was doomed. But on the 4th try in 2008, their Falcon 1 rocket finally made it to orbit. That success changed everything. NASA took notice and gave SpaceX a big contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. Over the years, SpaceX developed larger rockets like the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy. They also made the first private spacecraft to carry astronauts into orbit. One of Musk's biggest achievements was developing reusable rockets. Instead of crashing into the ocean after launch, SpaceX rockets can now land themselves and be used again. This saves millions of dollars and changes how we think about space travel. Musk's dream is still Mars. He's building an even bigger rocket called Starship, hoping it will carry people to the Red Planet someday. It's bold, and it might just work. While SpaceX was taking off, Elon Musk had another mission: to fix the way we drive. In 2004, he joined a small electric car startup called Tesla Motors. At first, he wasn't the CEO, but he quickly became the face and force behind the company. Back then, most people thought electric cars were slow and boring. Musk wanted to prove them wrong. Tesla's first car, the Roadster, was sporty and fast, but expensive. It didn't sell a ton, but it got people talking. The real game changer came with the Model S in 2012. It was sleek, high-tech, and could go hundreds of miles on one charge. Then came the Model X SUV and the more affordable Model 3. Tesla's cars were suddenly everywhere, but it wasn't easy. Tesla faced delays, money problems, and intense pressure. At one point, the company nearly went bankrupt. Musk even slept on the factory floor to keep things moving. Some called it dedication, others called it reckless. Still, Tesla pushed through. Today, it's one of the most valuable car companies in the world, and it helped spark a worldwide shift toward electric vehicles. Whether you love Musk or not, there's no question, he helped make EVs cool. Quick break. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I'm a new creator building this channel from scratch, and my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. If you're enjoying the story so far, a quick sub would mean the world. Alright, back to the madness. Elon Musk isn't one to stick to just one big idea. In 2016, he co-founded Neuralink, a company aiming to connect the human brain directly to computers. Sounds like science fiction, right? But Musk believes that to keep up with artificial intelligence, humans might need to upgrade their brains. Neuralink is working on tiny brain implants that could help people with serious medical conditions like paralysis or memory loss. The long-term goal? A direct link between mind and machine. So far, the company has tested its technology in animals and recently started trials in humans. Around the same time, Musk also launched The Boring Company. Yes, that's really the name. Its mission is to solve traffic by digging underground tunnels for cars and high-speed transport systems. The first test tunnel was built in Los Angeles, and there are bigger plans for cities like Las Vegas and beyond. Both companies are still in early stages, and some experts question how realistic they are. But Musk isn't afraid of big, risky ideas. He sees problems and wants to solve them. With tech, no one else dares to try. For all his success, Elon Musk is no stranger to controversy. In fact, some say he courts it on purpose. He's known for tweeting whatever's on his mind, sometimes at 3 a.m., and those tweets have gotten him into real trouble. In 2018, he tweeted that he was taking Tesla private and had funding secured. The problem? He didn't. That one tweet led to an investigation by the SEC, and Musk had to step down as Tesla's chairman and pay a hefty fine. He's also made headlines for mocking journalists, fighting with government officials, and making bold claims that don't always come true. Some former employees have described his leadership style as intense, even harsh. He demands long hours and high pressure, which some say pushes people to their limits. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Musk clashed with public health officials and called lockdowns fascist. He reopened a Tesla factory against local orders, sparking more backlash. Then there's his behavior online, making jokes about cryptocurrency, insulting critics, or calling people names. To his fans, he's just being real. To others, he's reckless and dangerous. No matter how you see him, one thing's clear: Elon Musk knows how to stir the pot. In recent years, Elon Musk has gotten more involved in politics, and not quietly. He's spoken out against government regulations, taxes, and what he sees as government overreach. He's also criticized what he calls woke culture, especially when it comes to diversity programs and free speech. In 2022, Musk said he would vote Republican after years of being seen as more liberal. He's posted support for certain political candidates and even suggested major changes to how elections should run. This shift surprised a lot of people, especially fans who once saw him as a progressive tech leader. His political opinions have caused both support and backlash. Some cheer him on for speaking the truth, while others think he's gone too far and lost focus on his companies. Investors have even worried that his political comments could hurt Tesla's brand. Once just a tech guy, Musk is now a loud voice in culture wars. So, what do we make of Elon Musk? He's built rockets that land themselves, made electric cars cool, and is trying to connect brains to computers. That's not your average billionaire. Some call him a genius, a once-in-a-generation thinker who actually builds the future. But others see a different picture. They point to his outbursts, risky decisions, and the way he treats employees and critics. They wonder if he's too impulsive, too powerful, and too willing to ignore the rules. The truth might be somewhere in between. Musk isn't just a tech leader. He's a cultural figure. He inspires millions and frustrates just as many. He's changed industries, but he's also stirred up chaos. In the end, history will decide. Will he be remembered as the bold inventor who shaped the future, or the reckless showman who flew too close to the sun? Elon Musk's story isn't over. In fact, it feels like he's just getting started. He still wants to send people to Mars. Tesla is working on self-driving cars. Neuralink is trying brain implants on humans. And with his purchase of Twitter, now called X, he's taken on social media too. Love him or hate him, Musk is shaping the future in real time. But the road ahead is bumpy. His companies face competition, regulation, and huge technical challenges. And his unpredictable behavior keeps raising questions about his judgment. What's next for Elon Musk? Will he change the world again? Or crash and burn under the weight of his own ambition? One thing's for sure, Elon Musk is one of the most fascinating people alive. Whether he's a genius, a madman, or something in between, we'll be talking about him for years to come. And that's the untold rise of Elon Musk. So, visionary or villain, let us know. Is Elon Musk building the future or playing with fire? If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories about the people shaping our future. See you next time.